So I was listening to workshops, because that's what I do when I take a bath. Pretty good use of time, and I came across some interesting information, and I thought I'd share it with you. So apparently you don't need to eat or source fertilized eggs. So in this workshop, Augenis mentions that in his book it mentions fertilized eggs specifically, and he says he mentioned fertilized eggs because that way you would know the eggs were from a place where the chickens were not kept in small cages. So free range means they have a little bit of space, to run around in. They're not in a cage. Better than being in a cage, obviously, but pasture raised is really the best. Pasture raised usually means they have a higher chance of being fertilized. If they're on pasture, you probably have got a rooster or two in there to tend to the flock, so to speak. But that is what Augenis meant when he said fertilized eggs. He wasn't talking about, they have to be fertilized because of some reason, but because it ensures the chickens are not kept in a small cage, and that's it. So even if you, can't find fertilized eggs, but you find eggs that are pasture raised or free range, that's okay. For instance, myself, when I first started getting eggs from the fellow I do now, for about the first year and a half or so, he just had hens laying eggs, no rooster. And I made progress with the eggs the way they were. They tasted fine. They were right for the price. But eventually, he took in a rooster that was abandoned at an RV park, and he made use of it there and introduced it to his flock of hens, and the rest is history. So now my eggs are fertilized. They are technically free range because they're not pasture all the time. They're just backyard hen eggs, but they taste fine, and I'm happy with the eggs. I don't have problems with them. So just a piece of information for you, before you go out and spend a bunch of money for, like Amish eggs that are fertilized and you get them shipped to you, and then, you got eggs that are broken or whatever, just ask around. Craigslist is a great place. The Farmish app, it's Farmish, is a great place for finding eggs. Farmish and Craigslist. So, they don't have to be fertilized. It could be a little bit better, but it's not necessarily going to make or break anything. So I just thought I would let everybody know about that, because I don't think anybody else has, mentioned or uncovered this distinction that I think will help a lot of people out, especially their budgets with rising food costs and scarcity. So, don't worry about ordering those expensive Amish eggs. It's if you want to, sure, but it's certainly not necessary. Check around in your area. I'm sure you can find something that's suitable for your health and your wallet. Take care.